Hello, Virgo. Thank you very much for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, I'm using Star Spinner Tarot by Trungles. The website is chroniclebooks.com. Supportive Oracles are Magical Spell Cards by Lucy Cavendish. It's a deck from 2002. HeyHouse.com is what's on the back here, but I know they have an updated website. I don't know it off the top of my head, but if you Google or search out in your favorite search engine, Hey House is one word, I believe, in astrology, I know they have a calendar out because I have it. So, if you're interested. Okay, I want this card, and I want to know what flew on the floor, because they flew way over there. Okay, so there's a secondary situation is what I think that's telling me, but we'll find out. Let's just, because you do have good cards, actually. I think you're going to have a secondary situation kind of pull in here. Yep. Something else that needs your attention is what I'm getting in. You have to make a decision. Yep. The Wheel of Fortune coming in. So I feel like things are fairly good for you right now. In whatever the category is, like it's either business, maybe family, could be friends, maybe a personal project, but you're matching it really well. This is a deck that has like I think 4 different lovers cards. The environment and you both got a lovers card. Like things are matching up. Things are going exactly how they need to. Right now things should feel on point. And you're very motivated and you're very happy with the way things are going. So I'm feeling good about that. Now, okay, so this is the next card I want. The challenge card is the Aquarius card. Something is information is trying to creep around next to you. It's like something is trying to get your attention. And what I'm getting is there's something else that needs your attention, but it's like whatever is already in focus, whether it's family, friends, work, there's some category that you got under control. For some of you, I have a feeling it might be your home. Like you might have your home literally situated the way you want it to be. And you're like, I'm very happy with how it is and the way it's going. I don't want it to change. And there's something coming in that's kind of like, well, maybe that could change. Because you got the Aquarius card here, which is the Star card, excuse me. You got the Star card coming in with the 9 of Swords. I'm an intuitive reader, but because I'm feeling like something is kind of threatening to maybe upset your peace. And my first thought is, well, you don't have to do this, do you? But it's not so much about that. It's almost like if we're going to use the house analogy and you got it exactly the way you want it, you have an offer for something better coming up, but it's kind of like to get that offer, I have to let go of this. And if I let go of this, that means this piece of my life that's going exactly the way I want it to, I'm losing that, and I'm trading it for something else, but then I have to work to get that to that level. So there's a little bit of stress with that. This could be something else. For some of you, I do think it's work. Kind of like there's another offer out there. But it's kind of like I am not going to have 2 full-time jobs. Somebody else is saying there's a great offer over here, same type of work, it's the type of work I want to do, but I'm happy where I am. I've worked where I wanted to be here, and if I go there, I have to let go of this. It's just kind of like I have something good, but there might be something better out there. And the information's coming towards you with the, it's the Hierophant. But this is an Earth card. It's a very strong Earth card. This is not just a frivolous offer. Whatever it is, it's kind of like, if it's a job, maybe you've just got yourself into management, and you're the beginning parts of management, and you're like, it took me 14 years to get here. But then there's a job across town where maybe you've wanted to be in this other vocation. Maybe it was a whole different job and it starts off at the same pay, but you're going to have to get back into that. And you're like, I'm going to have to be learning that again. It's going to take me a while to get up to speed. I worked so hard and took me so long to get here, and I'm happy here, but that's what I've always wanted. I either take it or I don't, but it's something I've always wanted. It's almost kind of like, maybe you're management in a bank, but there's like you have maybe the credentials to be like a nursery school or maybe a elementary school teacher, and the pay will be fine. It's just kind of like, but maybe that's something you've always wanted to do. Maybe you love kids, just for the analogy, you know what I'm saying? So you're like, I could have that, or I could keep this, but I have to make my decision, and this opportunity doesn't come across me very often. Like this is exactly it's like the school I want to be at, the grade I want to teach. I'm getting the offer I want. I could have that, but I have to let go of this to get that, and I'm happy here. But I've always wanted that. I don't know if that's guaranteed I'll be happy there, but that's what I've always wanted. It's a hard choice, and I'm getting like it's a life-changing choice, because whether you take it or not, it feels like it's a life-changing choice. If I don't take it, I feel like I'm letting go. I'm accepting that I'm not going to do that. If I don't go for that job, that other job, that teaching job, for example, if I don't go for it now, I'm accepting that I'm never going to. It's kind of how this feels. But if I do take it, I'm moving on from this banking situation. So I feel like no matter what I choose, it's life-changing. The wheel has come forward, and I have an opportunity here. Nobody's going to help you make this choice. Okay. Why are we saying that? 5 of Pentacles reversed. I feel like this is very private, and I feel like they're saying, yes, keep this very private. This is a decision for you. I just don't feel like you should talk this out with anybody. I don't know why. You know whether you want to do this or not. You just got to come to peace with your decision. Yeah, I feel like this isn't something to talk out with somebody else. I keep getting that. Kind of like, you know what you want. You just got to make peace with whatever you're going to do. And that's what I feel like this is about, making peace with what you're going to do. I feel like a lot of you, for example, if we're going to use that teaching job, I feel like you're going to go through the process just to keep it on the board, but you're already going to know when you start that if you're going to do it or not. I feel like it's just making peace with it. Because I'm getting the energy's coming in, you're being very well received, but this bird here, the King of Swords, is making me feel like this is the dawn of the new day. This makes me feel it's not a robin. I doubt that's a robin anyway, I wouldn't know. But it's kind of like the dawn of a new day, and you're deciding what you want. Whatever one you walk away from, this is the last. I feel like this is the last legitimate offer for some reason. That seems very dramatic. Because I feel like you have to. It's about what you want, and this is coming up in what's good. You have to decide. This is your moment to decide. I'm going to stick where I am and be happy with that. I'm going to go there and be happy with that. It does feel very dramatic. I know. I mean, it's a general reading, but that's what I'm getting. Like this is like for you. This is life changing. Whatever path I choose, I'm going to stick with it. And you already know what you want. I feel like you already know what you want. You just gotta, the beauty comes in saying that, you feel like you're trapped, you're not really trapped. This is basically life saying, here, it's in front of you. This is meant to make you decide and just commit one way or the other. Here's your offer, take it, go with it, or say no to it and move on from it. But this will keep you from being, like, so you're not straddling the line anymore, like, oh, I wish I had done that. Here's your time, you can do it, it's up to you. This is definitely like for you. This is definitely for you. I do feel victory here for you, I'm noticing. You are weighing very heavily. All this takes is you making peace with it. For a lot of you, I feel like if we're going to use the job example, how I would go about this is just kind of like you hear about the job, I would apply for the job just to keep it on the table. Every night for a week, write yourself out a pros and cons list. Like, write it new every night. Like, every night, write out your pros and cons list and just see if you come up with any new pros or cons. When you see your pros and cons list in front of you after 10 days, 7 to 10 days, you're going to be like, well, I know what I got to do. I think it'll be that easy. I feel like that'll help you. It'll take you like 7 to 10 days, but every night, just write down your own personal pros and cons list. This is what if I stay, this is what is good, this is what is bad, this is, if I go, this is what is good, this is what is bad. You do this after 7 to 10 nights, you're going to be at peace with whatever you have to do, because you're going to see it right. Because I feel like even if they start off even in the beginning, by the 7th or 10th night, it'll be dramatically skewed in the way you need to go. because I'm getting victory here for you. Victory is coming for you. Ace of Cups is coming for you, which is a really good card. It's being extremely happy with what you decide. 10 of Cups, wherever you end up, you're going to fit in. You fit in where you end up. Whatever you choose, you fit in. I think that's what I should say. Stay or go, you're going to fit where you end up. I feel like for a lot of you, that's if you're really struggling with the answer, just do what you have to do to keep the possibility on the board, and then every night, pro and con, pro to stay, pro to stay, con to stay, pro to go, con to go. Every night after 7 to 10 nights, it's going to be very dramatically skewed. By the 7th or 10th night, you're going to be like, well, it's obvious what I want to do, and that it's going to make it really easy on you. I really do think that's going to happen. So if you're having a hard time with it, that's what I would advise. Are we good? All right. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. And also the donation information is also below if you're interested. Thank you very much, and you have a good day.